Hello everyone, Shriram here. This is the month of February 2022. We are talking success stories of PMP. As many of you are preparing for the examination, you're listening to this video. Some of you cleared also will listen to the video. This is the same way we did this exam. So many of us who are listening to this video, try to find some clues. Is this anything going to help us? And today I have a person, I'm sure it's going to be out of the box. And because she completed the exam in 2 hours, 15 minutes, including the break. Many of your eyebrow is going high. What? Are you serious? Maybe a question paper got leaked out for her. All right. Lot coming up in her mind. Let's listen to her, what made her to do this. Before that, first, congratulations, Vibhuti, for this wonderful achievement.
Thank you so much, Sriram. And as I brought out to you earlier, it's all your credit. The way you conducted class is amazing, man. Super amazing.
Thanks a lot for the credit. At the same time, we will see your certificate. I can see your LinkedIn is very busy the day you posted.
Yeah.
Right.
For the very first time, I think people found it interesting enough to comment,
All right. That's great. That's great. And February 2nd, she cleared. This is February 3rd. Hardly maybe 24 hours or maybe 30 hours before she cleared. Right.
Yes.
And she's a great person with a good service to India. Let's listen more. Right. Let's listen more from her. So coming back here. So maybe they first give a little background about you and what made you to think of this certification called PMP. So from there, we'll go on.
Oh, yeah. So I'm Squadron Leader Vibhuti Mangal, currently serving with Indian Airforce. I've rendered close to 10 years of service, and I have decided to switch to corporate. No particular reason, just I want to, explore all the areas of life. So I have seen military enough, and I just want to enjoy corporate. Then I'll see something else where life will take me. So when I decided that I'll be switching to corporate, one of my friends suggested that, PMP and Scrum, these are good things. And I was having zero clue about it. So I just Googled something and I got in touch with my old military friends. And that's how I came to know about Shriram. So I was like, okay, fine, let's give it a try. What's a bad thing? I learned something. So I joined the coaching, attended 2 classes, and then I was called back to unit. So I left the course. I couldn't do anything about it. Later on, currently I'm doing my MBA from NITI Mumbai. So this time I decided that this is it. Either I'm going to do it with my MBA or it is not going to happen before my corporate transition, because the load at college will increase only. It will not come to a halt. So the moment I completed my first semester in December, and I decided that's it. I put a big note on my laptop, PMP, and stick it on the top of it. Think nothing, attend classes, and the moment classes are over, this is your goal, and you will not see anything go anywhere till the time this is done. You won't believe I broke my phone. So my husband told me, let's get it replaced. I was like, no, after PMP. Before that, I am not going anywhere at all.
Wow, wow, wow. So
And
without phone, you survived. So this is going to be a record that a person without phone can survive.
it was working, but not all the features were working. I was able to use WhatsApp and all, but touch had gone.
Okay, got you. That's really good, right? Setting a goal, I think it's a very important point. Many in this room who are listening this particular success story, they all struggle to get the line. The reason is maybe they don't have a specific date, timeline clearly planned. But again, you being in a person in a corporate and having a kid at home, it's not easy. How you manage your timing, how you read, how you plan yourself?
Like I'm having my MBA classes for morning 9 to close to 6 or 7 in the evening. So I get up early, study till 9 o'clock. My kid studies with me. I'm trying to teach her. So I think she is not allowed to give PMP. Otherwise, she can also clear it. She has read all the books. So after from 9, I would, go through my MBA classes. If there is any class which professor has cancelled, I won't do anything. I would just bring that Rita Mulache book and that's it, start mugging up. After that, I would take just a lunch break, continue with classes. In evening also, I'll take a quick 15-20 minutes, maybe half an hour break for dinner. I'll play half an hour with my kid in between where I get time. And then again, I prepare. And when she sleeps, basically around 10-11, that is the time when I could actually study properly without getting disturbed. So for last 1 month was a bit tough, but I had decided that let's, challenge the human limit. Let's give it a try. What is the bad thing that can happen? Other than losing money, nothing bad can happen. And 2nd February 22, the date was unique, so I thought, let's book it. Though
All
it is
right.
just
Yeah.
like not even 5 weeks, I was like, I like the date. Let's go for it.
Yeah. 2/2/22. All right. So
So yeah,
that's all right.
let's go with it.
Fancy data.
Yeah,
Right. That's
crazy call,
interesting.
but nice.
Nice.
I'm lucky that I did it.
Really good. Really hard work. It's more than the luck. The word should be hard work. And now, which book you prefer to read?
I see. I've tried reading PMP, the original book also, but
Okay.
it's a bit
Okay.
tough. The language is tough. I started reading it and I was drowsy always. So I thought, no, this is not my cup of tea. I
Okay.
cannot go through it. So half past the book, I could somehow reach the half part, but I was like, I don't think I am recalling anything that I've read. So I switched to Rita. I
Okay.
like the way the book has written, and especially the questions which are given in the end with explanation, every answer. I really loved the Rita book. So this is only one book that I've followed, and that's at ShriLearning's classes and mocks. That's it.
Great.
Nothing else.
Interesting. So you are a person from service, okay, and you come from army background, and I know this agile world or agile word may be new to you. Have not heard it.
Yeah, no.
Maybe.
I last year I did my professional Scrum Master from Scrum.org. So that was the first time I heard this term agile. Okay, fine. Though I could understand the way it is being implemented because I'm from aircraft background. So like they have daily meetings, stand-up meetings and all. We have our daily briefings in the morning. Then they
Oh,
have a period of 1 month. So like that, we have a production days fixed with us in the
okay.
engineering
Okay.
department. So I could understand the concept, but the words like product owner, team, development team, and Scrum Master were totally new to me. And PSM only focuses on Scrum, but a little bit of Agile concept. But this PMP, man, if anybody wants to attempt it now, I would seriously suggest, please clear your Agile concepts. My paper was, I can tell, 80% Agile.
Wow. Yeah. Heavily, heavily. Okay. Okay. It's not about Scrum. It's about Agile, right? It's a broader view.
Yes, it is about Agile.
Right, good. So coming with a background being aircraft engineer in the line and picking up Agile, were you able to catch up in some short duration? How was it?
Yeah,
Learning.
I could actually get the concept very easily. I actually struggled with the jargons, as I told you, like
Mhm.
what this particular person does. This is called with this term only, and I have to remember this term only to clear the exam. Otherwise, concept I could easily get.
Very good. That's nice. And I want to know that you have a good book reading habit. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So that helps a lot, I believe. When you read such a book of 600 pages, 1,000 pages, you run through pretty faster. Okay.
Yes, that actually helps a lot to understand the questions pretty fast, and you have time to concentrate on the options rather than the question itself.
That's nice. So when you do a practice exams, how was your confidence level, or were you able to sit for 4 hours to write the exam, having a kid at home and multiple things around you? 4 hours, how you did?
I I attempted my exams at late night only because that is the time when my kid falls asleep and I can take out time, And I have attempted 3 mocks, and I took around 2 hours in all three. So I was a little worried whether either I am performing, it's either it's a beginner's luck, and something tragic is going to happen in the exam. So I contacted Rahul and asked, yeah, I want to go for a prep cast simulator because just like that, because I thought either it's a beginner's luck and maybe the questions are repeating, or I don't know. I was not trusting my abilities, frankly, because 2 hours, it's like too less. Then he told me, you score this much and no prep cast simulator required. I again and again asked him, you sure nothing else required? Then no, you just go through the mock and retest question. That's it. What is your score? Then I told him the score, and he was like, you're good to go. Please go. So I was like, okay, let's have faith in the instructor and his teachings. Let's give it a shot. And I just took 2 days break before the exam, studied nothing at all, and just
That's
attempted the paper.
that's interesting. That's interesting. People listening to this video will be surprised. Somebody can write the exam in 2 hours. For surprise for everyone here, the main exam also she written in 2 hours 15 minutes. I mean, if you take off the break, it will be only 2 hours. So a person who don't have agile knowledge, a person was not in fully in corporate, of course, she's in Indian Army group of servicing, definitely should have learned the better management there. But still, when you answer a question in the international terminology, it's not that easy, right? It's going to take some time.
Very
So
true.
I think in the last few years, you are the exceptional one. I'm hearing 2 hour 15 minutes. I have one person 2 hour 30 minutes. That is 4 years back. So after that, you are the one who broke the record. Okay,
Thank you.
that's really great achievement. So
Like
now,
all I'm telling you, you have explained the concepts in such a nice way. Like I would really want to tell the listeners that I could not attend the classes of Sriram, so I had to go through the recordings because I enrolled for the course and then I got called back to the unit. So I attended only 2 classes. After that, I had to leave it. So right now, as I started my MBA preparation, I just listened to his recordings and those were fantastic and I could do it.
that's great. You have that patience to sit and listen to the recording. Usually, see, live classes, you are in front of someone, right? That's fine. But recording, you're all alone. Sometimes you
I
will.
have written at least, at least 6 to 7 places. PMP, mobile reminder, PMP, laptop, sticky note, PMP. My diary has PMP, and the table which I'm sitting currently, it has a sticky note PMP. My laptop flapboard has a PMP. It's like nothing else. 1 month, don't think about anything else. You make it happen and then do whatever you want.
That's good. That's good. PMP addiction has happened.
Yeah, and I think that made me clear it with like my MBA classes and with a kid. I could actually do it because of all these reminders.
That's true. So how is it seeing in MBA, PMP coming from international market? Do you see some connection when you learn there?
Yes, currently pursuing my executive MBA in supply chain management with the finances minor. So when I'm actually learning the concepts, I'm not very good at this MBA knowledge right now, but I could understand when I started studying for PMP that the concepts that we are being taught in MBA, there is a subject called project management, which is mandatory for the first semester.
Okay. Okay.
So that subject was way easy for me. That subject actually helped me to go through with this PMP preparation also because we had already studied a
Understood.
bit of concepts.
Okay. Okay. That makes pretty sense. Okay. Good.
And
Nice.
I think if you want to work in the field of, in the field of product management or any program management, or you want to run any kind of project, this knowledge is a must. Otherwise, you will not be a that good, efficient leader. It might be inherent in you, but this certificate helps you realize and makes you improve your skills.
Makes sense. Yeah, that's true. See, a certificate recognized around 200 countries. It's not a just fun, right? It has some meaning behind that. More than this, a certificate as a paper, it is something, the knowledge what we gain, it's very important, right? That's important. And I think, did you observe that for your certificate, CEO is a new CEO for you? Did you saw that? Earlier, we used to have Sunil Prashar as a CEO. Now Mike
Okay.
has taken a position as interim president and CEO. Okay.
Yes.
So that's new. So everything happened new for you. 2022. So it's a different
It's a
different term
different thing.
altogether. All right. So we usually
Yes,
see the
and I
names.
think that's
Mhm.
yes, that's why they've changed the entire pattern because everybody was what feedback I could get is that you will have questions on cost and schedule and all these things. And these were my forte, like I go through the calculations are my good thing. But
Okay.
I got not even one calculation. They
Okay.
didn't even ask CPI, SPI, nothing. They
Yeah.
just asked me, you're project manager and some shit has happened. What will you do?
Yep. Yep. Now they removed it. I assume because of various reasons of 2021 when the syllabus changed, they have removed some of the questions. But chances are anytime it will come back. The reason is now people are writing from home, and they don't want to give a paper for them to do the calculation, which can do mislead something.
Yes,
So
maybe this can be a reason.
that's why that once the COVID stuff little moves away, they will start the mathematics because math is important. Without that, management, how it works, metrics and math are very
Yes.
important. Very important. Okay, good. So now, give some tips for the people how we are able to read it faster a question. What is the tips behind that?
I think first of all, you should be in a daily reading habit. That is all. This is the most important thing that can help anyone. In a day or two, you cannot become a very fast reader. But if you for just like that, you should always read before you go to sleep for maybe 10 minutes or 15 minutes. It will help increase your knowledge. It will help the grasping ability, that is which is, I think, more required when we go through a question. You just read the selected words, understand what it wants to convey, omit the extra information. Your mind should not even process that extra information. Come to the end of the question, quickly go through the answers. And one technique which you showed, that omit, if you have any confusion, just omit the answers which are not there. So that omission technique really helps.
You mean 4 choices, you will quickly pull out 2 eliminated, telling the guys this can't be totally away. So next
Yeah,
2 are targeted, right? See,
just go
problem,
through again those 2 choices and it will be easy to hack.
right? See, there are problem here is what is happening is people are reading it, but they get stuck between these 2 answers and they try to bring their personal experience sometime there. Of course, it's good. Personal experience should be brought in, but if their personal experience is really not good in their life as a manager, so now what is happening is stucking there. They get stuck. What to do here? So now you have to pull your book knowledge. So it's a conflict between your
Yes.
book knowledge, your personal knowledge. You know which one is right. So there you get stuck.
It is
Yeah.
like, we teach a child that you don't lie, but a child knows that you have to lie. Even mother, father lie in a word. So when he's asked in interview, is it good to lie? So he's like, everybody lies. I think it is fine. But no, by the book, you should never lie. So if you get that concept, I think it will be easier.
That's a good example. Okay, right. That's good. I know you said the right point. Keep reading regularly. That makes you to become better. Also, understanding vocabulary is important. Where you read those keywords in the books, having that knowledge is important. Very good. So you went to center-based exam. So how is the center facilities? All good?
Center facility was good. I was the only person and they did a thorough check. I was
Okay.
wearing, like, I am in Jaipur, so we have winters
Uh-huh.
here. So I had to remove my jacket, fold up my sleeves and everything. I had to, they thoroughly checked me and they were watching me through a see-through screen and I was being monitored on a computer also.
Yep.
They gave me this erasable notepads wherein you can write, but I just did not require. I couldn't
Right.
use it.
Yeah.
And it was pretty easy. I mean, it's hassle free. Actually, I would suggest people that center based is really good. You do not have any worry that any internet mishap could happen, any issue can happen. You can stretch yourself, take a walk. I mean, be in between. At home, I think it will be difficult. If you look here and there, it will be a doubt that you are trying to,
That's true.
cheat or something. So
That's true.
center based is really comfortable.
Makes sense. Yeah, that's true. That's true. If it's available, you have to use it. That's a good point. All right. But
Yes.
now you did a whole exam in 2 hours. So first 60 questions, how much of time it took for you?
I didn't actually check. One thing which
Was
helps
running.
me is I never check the timing left. It put me under pressure, so I never see the timing. It's like if I have 4 hours, I can attempt 100 questions. I am fine. If I can attempt 200 questions, I am fine. While giving exam, I never take any pressure on me. I
Mhm.
just give my best. If it gets complete in 2 hours, it is good. If it is not getting complete, the exam form will automatically submit. I cannot do anything about it.
When you do the 2 hours and you came out, sure the invigilator or this guy should be surprised, right?
He asked me कि आपने अभी break लिया था. I told कि मेरा हो गया है. No, you, because I just took a break after my 120, So he was like, you just took a break, na? It is not allowed. So no, I have submitted. He saw the time, again checked, it was around 12:15. So he was like, are you sure you have completed? Yes, I have completed. So he was very perplexed. कहते आपने पहले दिया, is it your second attempt? I was told, no, this is my first attempt and I can do it. So he was like, you please sit here, let me check if there is any issue. So we just waited there. He just checked the system for something and he's like, okay, fine, please go, and it's really nice to meet you.
See the surprise we given to the people there. You would have not seen anyone in this much early they complete. At least 3.5 hours they'll do, 3 hours they do. 2 hours is so fast.
I didn't tell this thing to anybody. Like nobody I told that I'm doing it this fast, because I was like, either I'm doing some mistake or I'm not reading properly and it is a beginner's luck and I'm going to do something stupid in exam. So I decided, let's take meditation helps me, So before any exam or any important event, I do meditate for some time. So that helps me calm down the anxiety and all. So I thought I will not see at the timer. just closed my eyes for 5 minutes
Hmm.
while reading the instructions, and I, let's fine. Let's not take any pressure, 2 hours, 4 hours, nothing. Let's give the best 180 question. That's it. You just have to see the question number and that's it. Don't see anything.
Good.
So
That's
while
a good.
submitting, I saw, okay, fine, I'm 12:15, I'm out.
Wow.
1 o'clock, I was at home.
Okay, so how is your family supported for this activity or
They
big thing?
supported me a lot. I think they are the main reason I could attempt this exam along with my MBA, because I told you I have a 1-year-old daughter
Yeah.
and she's very naughty. She studies half of the classes with me, but whenever I had to like seriously study, I had to lock my room for some time and she used to bang continuously. So my parents had supported a lot. For 1 month, I think more than 50% time they were only handling her. So, and they told me clearly, this is important for your transition. Just do it aram se, we'll take care of the daughter. Just don't worry
Also,
about her.
also when the baby is banging the door, you can't focus. Your
I
mind will
can't
be,
focus,
yeah, your mind will
yes.
be like, oh man, what's this? And still,
A guilt feeling, na, mother always gets a guilt feeling. No matter how much you do, you're
yeah,
always in guilt that you're not doing enough. So my father used to take her to walk on a cycle or something, so that, like, okay, fine, 2 hours, I'm going to some other place. Just you focus here.
I think that's also motivation. You prepared writing exam faster.
Yes. And that actually helped me, like, I have to finish it faster, because how much time would he be sitting at some other's place? And then and I think this also motivated me to
Agree.
fix this time of like 4 to 5 weeks now, because I cannot put my daughter in this isolation for so long. So I was like, this is it, this is my timeline. Either I'm going to hack it or it is not going to happen, but this is it, this is my challenge, and let's try.
Very good, very good. Really good. So everything happens for some reason. So that's a message. That's really good. Happy for your success. I'm so proud that, and also you're being inspiration for many people here. I'm sure people watching this video, they're going to re-listen this video again one more time. Really, she did that, and how she did that. But again, to information to everyone who is watching this program, you don't need to push so faster. Some people have this ability from school days, the ability of reading faster, and the brain can process faster. It's a gift for some people. Some people, they train themselves like that. So don't try that way. I had to put a warning in the bottom. Please don't try that at your home.
Yeah, I
So
would really like to suggest that if you're able to finish within 4 hours, just do not worry about timing,
yes,
because it's not a achievement to finish it in 2 hours or 4 hours. Having a PMP certificate in your hand is the most important.
that's
So
true. That's true. That's true. Rightly said. And also, she said one point. I don't put the pressure on me on the time. That's a valuable point. I think that takeaway everyone has to do, because I see many people put the pressure. When you're under pressure, you do mistakes. So when you
very true.
when you feel a little relaxed, you read the question better. So this is what the truth. Good points. Super. So any more things pops up in your mind as a tips for the people?
Yeah, I think just try reading in your daily life, try meditation. It's a wonderful thing. And if you can include exercise in your daily life, that helps mind works better. I personally believe it. I'm a sports person. So that helps me. And just all the best, believe in yourself, no matter what anyone tells you. Because people told me, ki you're stupid, setting up a timeline of 1 month, you're idiot. It should be at least 6 months. I was like, let me try it. What's the harm? It's one
Right.
life. If you don't take risk, you're not living it fully. So all the best to everyone. And if anybody wants any help, I can guide you or anything. Madam Shriram is doing absolutely wonderful job. But since I'm a student, you're also a student. So if you want to connect one to one or want to know anything, I would be glad to help.
That's right.
Thank you
That's
so
right.
much, Shriram.
I like that point of take risk, right? I keep telling that until you jump, you don't know whether you fly or fall down, right? You
Yes.
have to jump. You cannot. I like the way you say the scores in the practice exams are coming up and suddenly it started a little dropping. Then you decided, let me jump, right?
Yes, I told you, like, I scored 81, 83% for the first time, second time around 75, and third time when I attempted mock, I failed. So I was like, I think this is my best time. If I put any more practice into my test, I'm going to fall very badly. So let's just give it. And I failed one day before my final exam. I didn't study for
Oh,
2 days.
okay.
And second was my paper. So I thought, let's have one more practice. because people are saying 5 to 6 practice are good, and I've given only 2. And 2
Okay.
days I've taken a break. So on first night, around 11 or 12 o'clock, I decided ki let's just try one more time, and it will give me good confidence. And I failed. And morning mein, I was about to have paper. So like I did meditation around 2 o'clock in the night to calm myself. It's fine, fine. And I had scored good earlier, and tomorrow is my day. It's kind of a little filmy, but trust me, it is
True,
like this.
true. I too have one person. She's good exam tomorrow. I was talking to her evening, and she says, "Shri, I'm still feeling the shivering." I said, "Okay, relax, sleep." I used to tell the day before, please sleep well, but nobody sleeps properly. They stay the whole night, wake up, and write the exam. But good thing here
Yes,
is,
yes, yes.
good.
Just one point, like the mistake which I did is I took break for 2 days. Good. But somehow stupidly, I decided that around 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock in the night, I should try one more mock because kal is my final. That was the most stupidest thing,
Should
because
not
I
do.
failed. I was in a hurry to finish it fast, sleep early, and get up in the morning. I was tired. I was tired. I was playing with my daughter. I didn't study. I don't know what all contributed, but I failed. So you don't want to take that kind of risk one day prior.
Yes,
I
yes.
think we should be
I usually tell the
free.
day before, give it free, because this is not an academic exam where you have to remember something and write. This is a conceptual
Yes.
exam. Your brain should have digested it 4 5 days before. Nothing comes in the last minute. So that's a point. But still, I like the place you said you found this is a break point. Hold, go for the exam, because there are people once the score drops, they get so scared. Again, they wait for the score to go up, so they take longer time to prepare again. So rather,
Longer time to prepare. True.
yeah, this is a really good one. Super good. Thanks, Vibhuti. Thanks for coming up here, and good wishes for your growth and a corporate life. We are so much thankful for a great service to the country, India. And we are so happy people from service coming and learning PMP. It's not only you, we have few more people joining our classes because it's a honor for us to be having you part of our sessions. So thanks for coming up with us.
Thank you so much, Sriram, for teaching us so well. And since I have cleared it with such a good performance, I'm pretty sure a lot of my juniors and seniors and my colleagues would be coming to you. So all the best in your future endeavors. And it was really nice talking to you.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Keep rocking, and good wishes for your success. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day.